Yeah, and there was a lot of us, mind you. Every day we would spend the days out on the lake skiing, and every night we would sit home and play games and eat cookies until we all fell asleep. And one of the games that we loved to play the most was Pictionary. Anybody ever played Pictionary before? Yeah. There was a TV show called Win, Lose, or Draw. You have, good. Pictionary was great. It was loud. It was exciting. Everybody could play together. And so we played it often. One night, I was out at the arcade while they were playing a game of Pictionary. When I came back, they were done, and I looked at the board, and I realized that just by looking at the drawings on the board, I could figure out which of my family members had drawn each drawing, just by the pictures. My family was amazed. I was amazed. And I hope that you will be amazed too. Let's play some Pictionary. I have some Pictionary pads here. I use generally 3 men for this, so I wonder if, sir, you could pass it down to this sir right here. Thank you very much. And let's go with you in the back there. You look like you'd have a good time with this. I can get you a pad right in the back. And let's see, one more. I'll go with Nathan. Sorry, Robert. What I want you to do in just a second is I'm going to turn my back, and I'm going to have you draw a picture. Now, the picture can be anything at all, just something that takes maybe 30 seconds or less to draw. It doesn't have to be a work of art. When you're finished with it, don't tear it off the pad, otherwise people can see through the paper and we get way ahead of ourselves. Turn it over on your lap, and I'll tell you what to do. So go ahead and do that now. While they're drawing, I'll just explain to everybody, the reason I generally use guys for this is because men are more susceptible to revealing themselves through practical activities, like doing something, like drawing. Whereas women, on the other hand, they're more mysterious by nature. So if you want to know what a woman is thinking, it's not going to be revealed in her actions. You're going to have to look at her emotions, and generally, that'll be in her eyes. Everybody finished? If you're finished, say yes.
Yes.
We've got 2 that finished. Okay, 3 that are finished. Good. Are they face down? Good. I'm going to turn around. If you could go ahead and pass all of your pads right to this gentleman right here in the front row. And keep them face down. I don't want to see what's on the pad. Keep them face down. And make sure nobody looks at what you've written as well. Do you have them all now? Yep. Shuffle them up face down so you don't have you have no idea whose pad is whose. Okay. All right. Got that? And on the count of 3, everybody throw up their pencils. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. So the idea here is that just by looking at the picture, I'll be able to know who drew which drawing. And when you do that, oh, wow, look at that. That's perfect, actually. That's perfect. This is great. This person drew the picture a little bit off-center. It's not quite in the center of the page, which means this person has a slightly quirky sense of humor. It's a rather large picture, in fact, and it means this person has a healthy sense of self. He took up a lot of the page. Doesn't necessarily mean this person is egotistical. It could, but I couldn't tell that from this. This is also an interesting picture for a man. It's a range, so this person probably has a bit of creativity, who likes to cook. I'm going to say that this one goes with Robert. Is that yours? Definitely the picture of a magician. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. So you get the idea. Next one. Oh, very, very good. Now this is interesting. This doesn't always happen. This person got the pad this way. This is obviously the orientation of the pad, yes? But decided to draw it this way. That means this person is a little bit off-center. Might be somewhat of a creative thinker. It's a bike, obviously. The bike is moving this way. This way generally denotes the past, whereas this way would denote the future. So I would say this person probably has a more rich past and isn't thinking about the future as much at this point in their life. And just based on that, I know we've got 2 people left, and you're just slightly older than this person here. I'm going to say that this is probably yours, yes? Great, very good, thank you. So we have 1 left. Obviously, I know this is yours. What's your name?
Rob.
Rob, good, Rob. I'd like to try something a little bit different with you, Rob, if I might. What I would like to do is, I want to ask you a couple questions, just get a quick idea of maybe who you are. So really quickly, Rob, what do you do for a living?
I'm a student.
You're a student. Okay, you're a student. And Rob, how does the color pink make you feel?
I have pink football gloves.
You have pink football gloves. Good. Okay, what is your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange. Good. If you could just picture in your mind what you drew on your pad for just a moment. You're a student, favorite color is orange. You have pink football gloves. I mean, this seems obvious to me, but I'm not a very good artist myself. I mean, yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. So for the very first time, what was it you drew?
Messed up basketball, I would say.
It was a messed up basketball. Very good. Football gloves, orange. These were obviously clues. Yours has 3 lines there. Mine actually has 3 lines total, but I think they're pretty close. Rob, there's your receipt, sir. You know, I loved playing Pictionary with the family. It was one of my favorite things to do. But one of the things, I had a little game that I used to play with myself when we would be playing these games at home. And I would always kind of keep track of the number of games that I won. And when I did, I rewarded myself with a cookie. Now, it would be sort of rude to eat in front of you all right now, I'm sure. Would you? No, you wouldn't. It's all right. I'll put it right over here and go on with the show.